We'll discuss about relation between electric field and potential. Relation between E and V. Consider two plates A and B held parallel with small separation dr. Suppose this is the electric field is from A to B. And along the direction of field, potential decreases. So if this is V, then this will be V plus dV. Consider two plates. Consider two plates A and B held parallel. Suppose electric field is E is from A to B. Along the field, potential decreases. Now force on a test charge or any charge. Suppose a charge is moved from P to, suppose a charge Q is moved from P to Q. Then a force F is equal to minus QE must be applied. Because force is along the direction of the field, and along the field potential decreases. In order to move from low potential to high potential, the applied force must be minus QE. Let dW, the work done for small displacement dr. Then dW is equal to F dot dr is equal to minus Q E dot dr. This is minus QE dr since displacement is along the direction of applied force, or dW by Q is equal to minus E dr. But work done per unit charge is the potential difference between 2 points. But dW by Q is the potential difference, that is V plus dV minus V is equal to minus E dr. और dV is equal to minus E dr और E is equal to minus dV by dr. Thus, negative of potential gradient at any point is the tangential component of the field at that point. Thus, negative of potential gradient at any point is the electric field intensity. Electric field intensity at that point. Also, you can write if E is equal to Ex I cap plus Ey j cap plus Ez k cap and R is equal to X I cap plus Y j cap plus Z k cap, then dr is equal to dx I cap plus dy j cap plus dz k cap. Here you can write dv is equal to minus E dot dr. So the expression will reduce to minus Ex dx plus Ey dy plus Ez dz. So Ex is equal to minus dv by dx. Ey is equal to minus dv by dy and Ez is equal to minus dv by dz. Potential energy of a system of charges. In earlier classes, we have read that U is equal to minus E dot dr. Or that is, you can say that moving charge Q when motion is from infinity to any position R, and if the moving charge is, suppose there is a charge capital Q, another charge is small q, then potential energy between two charges when the separation r is given by u is equal to minus f dot dr, or that is minus q e dot dr. Or here you can write minus q into when the separation is in any distance x. Suppose the separation is any distance x, then force on the charge QE q by 4 pi epsilon 0 r square dr. Or you can write minus qq by 4 pi epsilon 0 r to power minus 2 dr, limit infinity to r. Or u is equal to minus qq by 4 pi epsilon 0 1 by minus r. So it is plus qq by 4 pi epsilon 0 r. Thus potential energy between two charges is qq by 4 pi epsilon 0 r. Or here you can write this amount is the potential at the point or distance r. This is Vr, the potential due to the fixed charge and the moving charge. So potential energy at any point is potential due to the existing charge and the moving charge. So potential energy at any point is potential at that point multiplied by the moving charge. Or in general, between two charges q1 and q2 separated by distance r, in general between two charges q1 and q2 separated by a distance r, each potential energy is equal to q1 q2 by 4 pi epsilon 0 r. Now potential energy due to system of charges. Suppose there are a number of charges. Suppose there are a number of charges initially at infinity. Suppose there are number of charges initially at infinity. A charge q1 is brought from infinity. A charge q1 is brought from infinity. Infinity. So there is no work done. There is no work done. And energy is zero. Energy W1 is zero. Suppose another charge Q2 is brought from infinity to a position vector R2. Suppose another charge Q2 is brought from infinity to the point to position R2. Due to Q1, potential at, suppose the point is B. Due to Q1, potential at B with position vector R2 is V1 is equal to Q1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 R1 minus R2 or R2 minus R1. This distance AB is R2 minus R1 or R1 minus R2. So V1 is equal to Q1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 R2 minus R1, or you can say R1 minus R2. So potential energy W2 is equal to V1 into moving charge Q2. So it is Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon 0 R2 minus R1. If a third charge Q3, if a third charge Q3 is brought to point C from infinity, if a third charge Q3 is brought from infinity, brought from infinity to C with position vector R3. Then potential at C, potential at C potential at C due to Q1 and Q2 at A and B respectively each, V2 is equal to Q1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, or let us take it common, Q1 by R3 minus R1, or this is in short we can write, and due to this Q2 by R3 minus R2, or we can write 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 by R31 plus Q2 by R32. Hence, potential energy due to motion of Q3, W3 is equal to V2 into moving charge. This is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q3 by R13 or 31, same thing, R31 plus Q2 Q3 by R32. Hence total energy W is equal to W1 plus W2 plus W3. This is 0 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R2 minus R1. We can write as R21. This can be written as R21 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q3 Q1 by R31 plus Q3 Q2 by R32. W is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R12 Q2 Q3 by R23 and Q3 Q1 by R21. H R12 mode is R21 and R23 mode is R32 and so on. R21 mode is 1 2 2 3 3 2 1 2 2 3 3 2, the 3 1. R31 mode is equal to R13 mode. So this is the energy due to 3 charges. If there are n number of charges, if there are n number of charges, Q1, Q2, Qn, with position vector R1, R2, dot dot Rn, then in short we can write U is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Qi Qj by Rij sigma I is equal to 1 to n, j is equal to 1 to n, but I is not equal to j, because between two charges, and this total is, since it is in expansion it is doubled, so there is a term written like this, half, because you can find q1 q2 by r12, again q2 q1 by, since there is recurring of the two statements twice, half is given, half is multiplied, since in the expansion a term like q1 q2 by r12 and 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q2 q1 by r21 will be occurred. That's why we have taken as half. Again, between or for a same charge, there is no energy for itself, so I is not equal to j. Now we will discuss about potential energy due to dipole. Suppose electric field is extended from left to right, an electric dipole is placed with positive charge and negative charge separated by some distance 2a. So the force on the positive charge is along the field, and the force on negative charge is opposite the field. If that is QE, this is minus QE. As a dipole, so in initial position you can say that this is the angle between the direction of the field and dipole moment vector. As a dipole, as an electric dipole, is placed in uniform electric field, E, it experiences a torque. The torque tau is equal to P cross E, aligns it along the direction of electric field, aligns in the direction of electric field. In order to move against the torque, work is done by external agency. This work done is in the form of potential energy of the dipole. This work done is the potential energy of the dipole. For small angular displacement, d theta, let dw the work done, dw the amount of work done, or dw is equal to tau d theta. Tau is equal to p cross e, or p is sin theta d theta, where p is the dipole moment and e is the electric field intensity. Or w is equal to integration of dw, that is pe sin theta d theta. Suppose it is moved from angle theta 1 to theta 2. That is P minus sin theta. Sorry, minus cos theta. That is minus PE cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1. If theta 1 is 90 degree, so you can say that when the dipole is in this position, then you can say that at any point potential is same. So this is the equator line. So here torque is minimum. If theta 1 is 90 degree and theta 2 is any angle theta, that W is equal to minus PE cos theta. So W is equal to minus P dot E. Thus, potential energy of a dipole is dot product of dipole moment and electric field vector. Now, potential energy in an external field. Suppose a charge is moved to a place. Suppose a charge Q is moved from infinity to a point with electric potential V. Then amount of work done is the potential energy of the moving charge. Then amount of work done is the potential energy of the moving charge. That is, potential energy is equal to potential into moving charge. If two charges are brought from infinity to position vector r1 and r2 at point A and B, if here potential is Vr1, here potential is Vr2, then what is the potential energy of the system? Consider two charges. Here potential energy due to two charges in external field. Consider two charges Q1 and Q2 initially at infinity brought to A and B with potentials Vr1 and Vr2 respectively. Then potential energy is equal to Vr1 into moving charge Q1 plus Vr2 into moving charge Q2. Also, there is a potential energy between them. This is Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon 0 R21 or R12. Electron volt. It is an unit of energy. It is a unit of energy. A unit of energy acquired by an electron while passing through a potential difference of 1 volt. Since W is equal to VQ, hence 1 volt into 1 electronic charge, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, is the unit of energy, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. Thus 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. The higher units are kilo electron volt. 1 kilo electron volt is equal to 10 to the power 3 electron volt. 1 mega electron volt, 10 to the power 6 electron volt and giga and so tera, like that. Giga electron volt, 10 to the power 9, 1 tera electron volt, 10 to the power 12, and so on. These are the higher units of energy.